Welcome back. This is going to be fun, too. As you gather around the grill this weekend, will you be following George Washington's rules for etiquette? Did you even know such a thing existed? Because I didn't. But it does. Google it. Here to explain Washington's rules of civility, as they are called, is celebrity historian Raffi Andonian. Raffi, welcome to the show. How are you?
So wonderful to be here.
So this is a real thing. George Washington had this. How many are there?
110. He has 110 of what he calls rules for civility and decent behavior in company and conversation.
Okay, I have a feeling we've probably violated all of them at one point or another just in the last 60 minutes. How did he come up with these rules for civility?
So I think of him as America's first Martha Stewart, right? Coming up with these manners.
Never thought about that.
That's right. Not only the father of the country, but America's first Martha Stewart. And really, he's doing this based on 150 years prior, the French Jesuits had created some rules for civility. And as a 16-year-old boy, as a teenager, he's studying that and he's observing and he puts them down in a notebook for school. And that's how he creates them as a teenager. I'm in my 30s. I'm still trying to figure out all 110 rules. He figured it out when he was a teenager.
That's amazing. Well, he was a smart cookie and a motivated individual, obviously. But now you're talking about something from 300 years ago. If it was in his era and he was looking back even farther than that, do you feel like this is still relevant in the 21st century?
If you are hanging out with other people, whether it's social or business, in company and conversation, like he says, it is absolutely relevant. If you check out most of them, and we're going to show here also for the 4th of July, it is relevant as long as you're engaging with other people to have proper manners.
You know what? It's a dying art, but it is still an art. So walk us through some of these rules that might come in handy this weekend.
Yeah, so let's say, you know, folks are hanging out on the 4th of July around the grill, right?
It's going to happen.
So you got to keep in mind how he would want you to behave. Okay. Rule number 1 is drink not, nor talk with your mouth full.
Wow. Are we going to test this?
Let's try it.
Okay. Yeah, you just violated.
This is not. That's right. This is not.
We're showing what not to do. I get it. Oh, I'm good at this. Hold on.
It says drink not. So we're going to take our beer.
You right? What are we going to do with it?
Drink it with our mouth full.
All right.
Just to show what not to do.
Happy birthday, America.
Chug it.
Oh, yeah.
This is not why George Washington founded this country.
Are you sure?
I beg to differ.
But the second rule is put not another bite in your mouth till the former be swallowed.
Oh,
so before we finish this bite,
game on. So you're supposed to finish this one before you grab another one.
Otherwise, you're going to be like Lucille Ball, you know, in I Love Lucy, the chocolates in her mouth.
Hold on, because now I do want to be polite.
No, you just want the beer.
Well, that too.
But rule number 3.
Yes.
It says, speak not evil about those who are absent, for it is unjust. So in other words, don't talk smack behind people's back, right?
Did you hear that thing about Kent and Laura?
Exactly.
You're not going to believe that. I was going to wait until we were in a break, but
No, don't talk like that.
At least not while they're around.
Right, exactly. And rule number 4, believe not flying reports to the disparagement of any. So if you do hear that, don't believe it. Like you said earlier about Googling, George Washington said, Google it, so you can verify it.
Did he really? He was way out of his time. Is there a place where we can find all of these rules somewhere? Is this online somewhere?
It is online and very popular, but the place I would go that's most reliable is his home, Mount Vernon. If you go to mountvernon.org, it's all about his stuff, his life, right? It's his historic home in Virginia. And they have on there all 110 rules that you can take and apply this 4th of July when you're grilling or when you're around in life.
How have we never heard about this? They didn't teach us this in school. Raffi, you're the man. Can we cheers the hot dog and the beer one more time?
Happy 246 years old, right?
Amen to
Another man's
that.
hot
Here's
dog.
to you, America.
More beer.
You're going to be able to find...
You forgot. Hey, you forgot number 5.
Yeah?
Release not your gas after the beer and the hot dog.
It's COVID. You don't want to be coughing.
Yeah,
you don't want to be
thank you.
sneezing on the food. You don't want to do any of that.
Keep it out of the air. Keep it to yourself.
You'll be able to find this segment on our website as I talk with my mouth full. KMOV.com/great day right after the show.